Good afternoon, my faithful listeners, and thank you for tuning in to the Post-Apocalyptic News Radio, your only source for the latest goings-on in the little corner of the post-apocalyptic wasteland we call home. Today is Tuesday, the 10th of June, and we're live at the bottom of the hour with more of the latest. But first, our mandatory weather report. The rain has finally started here in our wasteland. The storm has reached us. It is going to be raining for the next couple of days, which is a very good thing indeed. With the rain, our dust storm issue, for the time being, is settled, and no longer need we worry of being buried alive by the winds. As well, the rains are quite the relief to the good people of the wasteland, so desperate for water. I will remind you, however, that the rainwater must yet be purified after collection. The rains are also bringing temperatures down to a pre-incident range, with a high of 26 degrees Celsius and a low of 24. It's a wonderfully reasonable day to spend in the rain. With the rain, however, you can expect the humidity to hit 85%, so it might be a touch uncomfortable. That's going to conclude our mandatory weather report, and now on to actual news. It's time for our daily siege report. The MCR invaded and took control of our wasteland not long ago, but the studio's defenses held. Now, a bitter standoff between your home for music and news and a society of brutes. Gaius, it would seem, is not necessarily the biggest fan of mine. He's insisting a co-host be introduced to help deliver the news from a less biased perspective, having recommended some from among the MCR to join me here. I am staunchly opposed to this, however. It is my hope that this does not come to pass, although it is not necessarily my choice. Meanwhile, outside of the studio, the lame mules seem unbothered by the rain, though this is likely a front put on before us. As I'm sure we're all aware, to spend time in tents as the rain falls down isn't too terribly much fun at all. They have erected several rain catchers, however, likely in as much need of water as the rest of the wasteland. This aside, we remain in a quiet standoff as talks continue with Gaius. We're going to be taking a quick break for some state-approved messages, approved by Legatus Aurelius, the great despot of the wasteland. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Are you ready to leave your shelter, your settlement, your community? Are you ready to see the world in all its post-apocalyptic glory? Sign up with... This is a recruitment message from the MCR. For their military. I'm not recording this. No, I don't care. They should not expect any from among our wasteland to join their ranks, a society of brutes, men who might slaughter their neighbors for nothing more than a desire to expand their borders. No decent person should lend them their strength, and any who does must in turn sacrifice their morality and humanity. I'll not record such an advertisement for any amount they may offer to pay. And we're back. Terribly sorry to keep you waiting. It's time we discuss the beasts that travel our wasteland. Ever since the incident, the wild things of the world have changed. Very few beasts are as they once were. Often morphed and mutated into horrific abominations, these creatures prowl the wastes. Many of them deadly, some helpful, others benign. In this segment, we should discuss our wasteland's wild things. The Hill Giants. There are rumors from Hold Hills of strange men. They are the size of a can lid, with elongated arms and legs. Their bodies are dark as pitch, and their eyes gleam in the dark, not unlike a cat's. They have hair atop their heads that grows in a fashion not unlike a human's, and they dress themselves as best as they are able. They've been seen from a distance by a number of locals, but never examined up close. In all instances, however, they appear to be watching their observers, as if to be studying them in turn. But I'm afraid that's going to be all of the time we have for today. It's just about time for the evening radio music. Before we go, however, I should like to leave you with the afternoon puzzler. Did you discover yesterday's answer? I'll remind you the question was, what does the cell say to his sister when she steps on his toe? The answer, oh, mitosis. Congratulations to anyone who got that one. Today's puzzler is as follows. Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself? Think about it. And tune in again tomorrow for the answer. But with that, I'm afraid that's all the time we have. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Until next time, I wish you all the very best. And if you're truly out there, good luck.